send them off to school with a little lunch box and a brain full of power, all right? Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, Making It. Hope your kids have a blast at school. Make them some lunch. Oh, God. No, too soon. It's not 3:30 yet. Oh, no. Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to Making It. Today we're doing back to school kid lunches. One of my favorite things, feeding the kids. All right, we're coming off of last week's episode, Local Legends, where we're in New London, Connecticut with Dan Giusti from Brigade, showing how they make really awesome food with good ingredients from scratch and feeding hundreds, if not thousands of kids across public schools across America and just doing really awesome work.
Oh my God!
Oh my.
You're a cow!
I am
You're
tall,
time!
You know why? Because I eat all my chicken. There you go. We're gonna pull it back and show how I like to make some of the lunches for my kids. Maybe you don't have kids, who cares? These are really good snacks and actually a really fun sandwich that I often make for myself too. It's just a nice little easy eating fun thing. If you can't get smoked chicken, use whatever you want, you know? Smoked turkey's great. There's a lot of good cold cuts out there. And don't sleep on the peanut butter and jelly, all right? The old classics. Let's set up the ingredient shrine. We got the Lord of Death here. He's blessing our chicken. We're gonna start off like everyone does with a Yardbird smoked chicken. Okay, this is something that was running around the yard the other day. My kids are young, 7 and 5, right? So like I like to introduce them to things. I like them to see that chicken was an animal, it was alive. When I harvest it, I'm doing it myself right now. My one son was a little curious and I don't need to go showing a gore fest or nothing. But point being, meat comes from an animal, and I just want my kids to know that. Just how I like to do it. You are what you eat, from our kids to raising your own animals if you're lucky enough, or just supporting farmers that have good stuff. But today we're doing a smoked chicken, skinless, okay? This was a skinless chicken. Some people be like, Brad, why'd you pull the skin off it? Well, because I really screwed up in the plucking process. When you go get smoked chicken or smoked turkey from a deli, it never has the skin on it, right? What I did was I brined it skinless in salt and sugar, and then I hung it, let that pellicle form, let it air dry a little bit. Smoked over applewood in the old Traeger, 220 degrees for I don't know how many hours. I think it was about 6. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks great. How bad could it be? It's smoked chicken. Beautiful mango. Actually, it's fine. It's not that great. It's kind of a crapshoot when you buy them in the supermarket. Scotty! Man, that goose. Actually, he likes mangoes. We give all the scraps to our goose and our chickens and our ducks. Anyway, mango, kids love them. Easy. I'm gonna show you a really cool way that I like to prepare them for them. Super simple. We got dried Turkish apricots, all right? The dark ones, the unsulfured ones, they're a little chocolatey. They're just delicious. What I like to do, this is a little weird, but stay with me, is I'll buy it and I'll open the bag. I'll leave it open and let them get just a little, they're always a little wet. I let them just get a little dry. Just let them air dry a little bit. Look at that. Apricots, wonderful. Mayonnaise, I'm a Hellman's guy, all right? You Dukes folks, you guys can stay down south. But to each their own, tried and true, just a little potato bread. A little cutie. The kids like them, I like them. They like that with butter. Kids are picky, Callan, he'll eat anything. He'll eat raw oysters, he'll stick his finger in the butter, he'll chew on that chicken foot, whatever. Griffin, he's over here with his glasses. He's got these Coke bottle glasses. He'll be picking off freaking pieces of pepper and real picky, but that's kids, Every individual eats a little different. So I try not to cater to each of them too much, but I do want them to eat, and we don't want to waste food, right? Then, Granny Smith apple. Someone told me this is one of the better apples you can eat as far as sugar content go. I mean, it's green, it's gotta be good. You might want to fact check that, but I do believe it's one of the better apples you can eat. And then we get a little cutie, all right? I don't even know what these are actually called. Little clementines or little citrus, little cutie, little bombers, right? We're gonna mix that up with something I'll show you, it's great. We got some cinnamon from our friends over at Burlap and Barrel. I actually never met them, but they make really nice spices. Delmada, they make a tart, a little sour cherry one of my favorites. I'll show you how we're gonna use that, it's delicious. We got some mint from the garden, grows like a weed, that stuff. Put it in raised beds if you're worried, okay? Because that thing will take over your whole garden. Right on down the line with the tart cherry juice. R.W. Knudsen family. Where are these guys from? Oh, California. Saw that coming. It's really good stuff, and it's just juice, okay? 100% red tart cherry juice. We just do a splash, adds a little color. We'll get into that. Water's delicious by itself, but if you just jazz it up a little bit, kids get excited, I get excited. Again, I like it, the kids like it. but the ginger people, okay? Just a little flavor, a little ginger, a little turmeric in there. And again, I just add a pinch to it, to the water to make my own little special blend. And this isn't really an ingredient, but it's a little tool of the trade here, is the deli container. I'm not a big plastic bag guy, or even the little paper bags, they're fine. But I like reusing these. They're good for me in my prep kitchen and doing stuff like that, but then also for portioning and giving little snacks for lunch and picnics and stuff. Little half pint, and make the pint, and make the quart. Okay. All right, that's our ingredients. Let's make lunch for the kids. Let's give a little moment of silence for the chicken. Let's give thanks to the chicken, all right? Lived a good life as a chicken. First thing first, let's see how she smoked up. That's what's great about whole chicken. There's so much to utilize. The breast is great for making sandwiches for the kids or for me. You can make tacos, you can make dinner, you can do anything you want. And then I use the body to make stock, little smoked chicken stock, a little soup. Ooh, maybe I'll make soup out of the rest of this one. So there you have it. Breast came right off, looking good. This is the one we'll utilize. We'll get into that. Let me go pop this back in the fridge real quick. Keep it cold. To the walk-in, Johnny. Look, we got other birds hanging too. I mean, look at that, beautiful. Brined it for 2 days with some aromatics, which probably didn't do too much, but mostly just that salt. Get that salt to penetrate in there. That looks great. All right, we get a little bit of mayonnaise, just a little bit, right on the bottom. Nothing crazy. My kids don't like a lot, but they don't know that they need a little. Even if they, hey, you want mayonnaise? They're like, no. But then I put it on there, and yeah, just trust me, kid. Oh yeah. Stay with me, Bubba, hold on. Sour cherry, my tart cherry jam, okay? Every day's a little bit of Thanksgiving, all right? We're thankful for something here. A little bit of sweetness goes with the smokiness and the meatiness. The kid bites in, he's like, oh, this is good. It's sweet, but it's meaty, and I'm full, and I'm ready to play and kick some ass on the day. I think that's what goes on in his head when he bites this sandwich. And that tart, I'm telling you, use whatever you want. I'm shouting out a lot of brands here, but they're just some of my favorites, right? The Leone and Sons stamp of approval, all right? The Makin It stamp of approval of brands that I genuinely serve to my family. What are you looking at, Ian? Oh, the birds, they want, hey, don't come in here, we're smoking chickens. No, those are my hens, okay? Those are my egg layers. Shoo, girl, shoo. Get off the driveway, pooping on my driveway. Those are my egg layers, though. I love those. We don't eat those birds. All right, let's slice up some meat here. You see, I think smoking chicken without the skin on is kind of the move, man. Sometimes I'll ditch the bread and just take one of these. I'll load it up with some nice little chunks of meat, maybe a little container with crackers, and I'll put just a little bit of jam in there. And he uses it like ketchup, you know? A little dippy dip with the tart cherry. And we use leftover chicken, leftover ham, put a little bit of roast beef, pork chops. Oh, that with a little sliced up thin pork chop. My God. So here we go, we stack that nice. Zingo bingo, baby. Oh, this kid's gonna whop this up. And then look, boom, all right? Look at that. Simple, all right? Let's not get crazy. At the end of the day, we need the kids to eat it. And you know your child. If your kid likes cucumbers, put some cucumbers on there. If he's a big lettuce eater, I'm trying, don't judge me. The kids aren't into the lettuce. Breaks my heart, but I'm gonna get them, all right, over time. I'm in this for the long game. Daddy's gonna break them. They're gonna be little salad eaters in no time. Anywho, right in here, check this out. What I love about these rolls, look, they fit right in there, boom. Lids on, there's no moisture, all right? Little Bobby's water bottle busts a leak. Nope, we're still got a sandwich, no big deal. So that's ready. Goes right into here. They're a little YETI day trip lunchbox. I love these things, man. Keeps them cold. They're slick. Not bad, I'm not gonna lie, I bring them on the boat sometimes. All right, let me pop this chicken away, okay? You guys all right with that?
Yeah, let me just get a bite of it first.
You wanna try it?
Oh, but I thought I was gonna get.
Oh, you want some? You know, it could use a little more salt, you know? We're getting there, I'm working it out. What do you think, bud? Yay, nay?
I like it.
Yay! Oh, Hobson, how rude. Could be better, it needs salt. Juicy though.
This is how Brad pays us.
Hobbs, that's for you. Here, give me the camera, Hobbs. You don't need to do that. Dude, I'm gonna joystick the shit out of this. Good, Hobbs?
Yeah.
Hobbs, don't lie, is it good?
It's really good.
Oh, whoa, no, it's a family show, Hobbs.
Sorry.
I'm gonna joystick the shit out of this. It's a family show, Hobbs. You're gonna have to bleep that out in post.
Good thing I'm the editor.
Ian, what are you doing?
I don't know, dude.
Dude, I like being a camera guy. All right, can we do that one more time with a little more energy, Hobbs?
Not really.
All right, clean as we go here, chef. Step right into the mangoes here, all right? One of my favorite ways to cut it, I feel like most of the world eats mangoes this way outside of America. Slice it right down the pit. You kind of find where that pit, it runs in like a flat lobe. All right, nice little cut bread. Not a bad looking little mango. I'm guessing it's gonna be a little fibery. Don't sleep on this. This is a good little spot. Don't you dare throw it away. Don't you dare throw it away. And then watch, here we go. Like so. Use the tip of your knife right down to the skin. Don't go through the skin. Easy peasy. And then when it's time to eat, it's just like boop, boop, boop. And you got these nice little bites ready to pop off. But I let the kids do that. They like popping it at school. It goes right in there. You put your little lid on, right in the old day tripper. And then this one, we'll give that to the other little boy. Or you wrap it up, you put it in a container, and you save it for tomorrow. Maybe you got one kid. Maybe you got no kids and you just like eating mangoes. What I do here is I'll go back and I'll cut that little skin off. All right, this piece is for daddy. All right, this is mommy and daddy's piece right here. And then you just kind of. Oh my God, I love mangoes. Take notes on this one, guys. I got some dried apricots right in there. All right, kids love those. I get dried mangoes a lot. I get the dried tart cherries. You gotta be careful when you get into the nuts. You know, there's a lot of allergies in schools. I don't send peanuts. I don't really send almonds. I tend to send pistachios, and the kids really like the pistachios. Lightly salted. So if I wake up a little early, if I'm feeling real chippy, I'll even toast the nuts for the kids sometimes. Let them cool off a little bit, pack them in there. They don't give a shit, but I do it, you know, because I care. We're gonna fly in here. Apricots, and then since we're talking fruit snacks, I'm just gonna open this one up. I just wanted to show you. One ingredient, well two, fruit and vitamin C. Perfect. It's all you need. All right, so you just go ahead, you put that right in there, unopened. And we got into these little perfect little peanut butter bars. They're not the cheapest, but you get what you pay for sometimes, and the boys really like them, and they're just good for you. One granola bar in, one little meat stick or a homemade jerky, and then a little chunk of cheese. Sometimes we do mozzarella, sometimes we do cheddar, but that's kind of our cheese wheelhouse, okay? Just add those right in there for now. Little treat. Right, depending on how they act in the morning and if they ate their dinner all the night before, I'll give them one or two of my favorite little cookies, okay? It's a changing roster, but double dark chocolate Milano from Petridge Farms. Just, you know, he was a good boy today. We'll give him two. We were kind of loading this up, but I'm just going through stuff, all right? Another one that my kids really, both of them really enjoy, and it's a classic, man. It's just something I kind of spun on a little bit, but you get your apple, I wash it, obviously. I can't wait till our apple tree starts producing. If anyone knows a good method to combat cedar rust on apple trees, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, okay? Nothing to do with school lunches. You know, I asked Google a little bit and they just said cut down all your cedar trees. And I'm not trying to do that because I have a lot more cedar trees than I do apple trees. But anyway, any tips on cedar rust? Thank you. Apple, we're gonna slice this up. Apples will start to oxidize on you over time, and we know that, right? You cut them, they start turning brown, and although it'll taste fine, it really does tend to turn kids off. I mean, hell, it turns a lot of adults off, I know. Oxidation is not your friend most of the time. In fact, it's kind of what kills us all in the end. Bored to death. So we got our apples sliced up. Okay, and this is what I do. I put them right in there, nice. And then I take our little cutie, all right, our little clementine. This is what we do. I cut little things like that. I leave them on the skin because the kiddo likes it like that. And then I'll sacrifice this much. And I squeeze it over there. And that usually people put lemon on it, or a little bit of that citric acid will prevent the oxidation on the apple. It'll keep it nice and snappy and nice and, you know, that fresh kind of white flesh color there. Stay with me, we're about to get a little weird. I put a little cinnamon on the apples and the oranges. Kids like it. Give it a little shaky shake. But that works out really well. Kids love it, I love it. Stops the oxidation. The cinnamon adds a nice little, you know, it's fun. You gotta keep it fun. Eating should be fun. Finally, last but not least, and one of the most important parts is what you drink. Staying hydrated, that's always been a big thing of mine. Staying hydrated throughout the day, all day. I'm drinking all types of little elixirs and stuff like that. In fact, we're gonna come up with some more recipes of some of my favorite non-alcoholic drinks down the line, but for the kiddos today, this is where we're gonna start off. Dude, these flies, they're not bothering you? Are they like showing up on camera?
A little bit, but it's okay.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I hate flies.
Guys, here.
Thank you. Come here, buddy. Come on, we're making videos. You know what we're doing today? Give me your backpack. Today we're shooting a video, come on, of Making It, okay? And we're doing a special back to school lunches. Daddy make good lunches?
Not too good.
Come on, Griff, please, buddy, we talked about it. You gotta hype me up a little bit, buddy. You gotta be nice, all right? Hey, who makes good school lunches? Daddy? Tough sell, man. It's all right, buddy. It's really unnatural to talk to a camera, you know? Not everyone can be a lunatic like your old man. You can have 2 of these. That's it.
Can I have a yellow?
Yellow's my favorite.
Hey.
Best one in there, right? It's my boy.
What?
Oh, look, it's the first one, Griff. Special treat, okay? Come on, buddy. Talking about feeding kids good stuff, you come back home with a backpack full of candy. Your bus driver, I'm gonna kill her. Who's got 2 thumbs and make good school lemonade for the kids? This guy. All right, stay with me.
No.
What? What do you mean no?
The wood box.
The wood?
Yes.
What wood?
The wood on the ceiling. That's what.
The wood on the ceiling makes lemonade.
Yes.
You're a silly boy. I like sending something you can reuse. The YETI yonder has been awesome. I use them. The boys use them. So we got a little bit of ice in there because we like a cold drink throughout the day, right, bud?
Yes.
Yeah, good answer. And we give a little scooter-toot of the ginger turmeric. Nice little. Ooh, what's that? What's that flavor? Ooh, I'm also stopping the inflammation from all the candy I'm eating that my bus driver gave me. We'll get into that. And a little bit of the tart cherry. Just a skosh, Billy. There we go. And usually I'll do a little, stay with me, stay here. Buddy, talk to Ian real quick, all right? I'll be right back.
Hey, Ian.
Griffin, be polite.
Ian.
Hi, Griffin.
Why are you holding a camera?
How's that
Get out of this world.
Oh my.
Why are you here?
Good. A little bit of lemon juice in there. Not too much, no sugar, no nothing. We get a little bit of sugar from the juices here that we used. We've been growing it. The boys like picking it with me. A little bit of mint.
And then we need mango.
Not in here, but we got one in your lunchbox, right? You like mangoes, right? We got some lovely well water. Hard to beat. Look at that, bud, huh? Who's got the best lemonade in your class? I bet you do.
The wood.
The wood. The wood. Right in their backpacks. Doot, doot. And I say, hey, Griffy, be a good boy. Scoot the root. We'll see you later, son. Have a good day at school. Be nice to everybody. And remember, Daddy loves you. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll show him, Griff. Oh, let's do a pretend. Griff, let's do a pretend. All right, Griff, what time is it? Tanya comes. Tanya's our bus driver. Tanya comes in 4 minutes, dude. We got to get outside. Put your juice in there. You're being silly. This is right on cue, actually. Driving me nuts right before the bus comes. All right, Griff, the bus is here, buddy. We got to go. Hold on. Put your shoes on, Griff. Did you brush your teeth, buddy? Do you have socks on? Hey, be nice to mommy. Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. All right, we'll see you later, buddy. Have a good day on the bus, all right?
Never.
All right, see you later, kid. Boom. Ah, a little peace and quiet. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Making It. Hope your kids have a blast at school. Make them some lunch. Oh, God. No, too soon. It's not 3:30 yet. Oh, no. Making It. Back to school lunches. Come here. Right here, buddy.